Well, it's time for match number 19 of the HBL Pakistan Super League 9. It's the Karachi Kings. They're playing host to the Multan Sultans here at the National Bank Stadium of Karachi. Going to be an epic match, this one today. One that the Multan Sultans will be wanting to win and solidify a playoffs position. Karachi Kings, they absolutely need to get on the board today at home in front of their home side. Oh, it's a very warm welcome, although a little bit chilly with the wind factor here at Karachi today, but I'm very pleased to say that there is no rain in sight and we're back for more HBL PSL action. At the pitchside studio, Waqar Yunus and Bazar Khan alongside me to chat through all of the action about to unfold. And Waqar, I mean, we say it every couple of games at the moment, but Karachi Kings, it really is do or die for them now.
Maybe not exactly, but yeah, they got to start winning. I mean, you don't want to be in a situation where Lahore Qalandar is right now. That nowhere to go. So this is a crucial game, and they need to win this one. If they win this one, I think they'll start feeling. It's about feeling. Playing home again in front of your home crowd, and when you have that good feel factor, I think that will work.
And Bazar, it's such an important game for both sides today. Multan Sultans, they could solidify a playoffs position if they win today. And how good to know you have that in the can with so many games still in lieu to get your side right for the playoffs.
We don't want that. We don't want Multan Sultans winning because we want the tournament to be open. They've been fabulous. Their bowling's been excellent. They've been well led. I talk about fast bowling spinners, their batting. It's almost a complete team versus a team which hasn't quite hit its straps at all. We don't see a team performance from Karachi Kings throughout this HBL PSL 9, and hopefully tonight we'll see a team performance from them.
Oh, we absolutely hope we see a fantastic contest today as we take a little look at the points table as to where things sit coming into the crucial clash today. And well, Multan Sultan sitting pretty on the top of that table, just the one loss for them so far with 10 points and a very healthy net run rate. But Karachi Kings, well, we can see with only 4 points on the board, they desperately want to win today. And well, a little earlier we had the toss of the coin with our own Pommy Mbangwa. Out in the middle was Shah Masood and Mohammad Rizwan, and well, it was Mohammad Rizwan who came up with the chocolates with that toss. He won the toss. He elected to bat first, given the conditions out there today, and which therefore brings us to the playing 11 of the Multan Sultans first. And two changes for them today. Bazar Khan, they get Chris Jordan, the first time we see him this season. David Willey back in, such an important player, particularly bowling in the power play, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. With the swing up front, he's one of the leaders along with Muhammad Ali. But look at the spin twins, Usama Mir and Faisal Akram. I think they'll have a huge part to play. Obviously, Multan Sultan backing their spinners because they batted first. They maybe think there's a little bit in it in the surface as the day goes on.
Yeah, very strong looking playing 11 there. As we take a little look at the Karachi Kings lineup, and Waqar, a couple of changes for them as well. Kyron Pollard unavailable today. Anwar Ali is out, but Loose Deploy and Mir Hamza got over that sickness that was going to the Karachi camp, and here's their playing 11.
Yeah, that's a good news that Hamza is back in the squad, but the big miss is Kyron Pollard. I mean, he was the only one who looked really good in the chase or when they were batting. Yeah, Deploy comes in, but I'm not sure if he can fill that gap, that big gap which Pollard left. And in a situation where it's desperation, you don't want to miss a player like Pollard, but yeah, that's the way it is. They had sicknesses now. Now Pollard not there, it is going to be even tougher now.
Yeah, it is a bit of an uphill climb, but Karachi Kings, they've got the fact that the home crowd is here to support them and cheer them on today. But, given I've got the great Waqar Yunus, fast bowling extraordinaire here in the pitchside studio, it would be amiss of us to not really deep dive what has made Muhammad Ali so successful this season. It feels like the Multan Sultans keep finding a new gem in the fast bowling world, and leading wicket taker with 13 wickets, joint with Osama Mir in the same side. What have you liked about what he's brought to this edition of the tournament?
I think his simplicity. I mean, he is very simple when it comes to bowling. He's not the quickest around. He bowls somewhere around 130, 135. Gets in a really, really good position, and especially his front leg. The brace front leg, which we all look for in fast bowler. And that's perfect. He's right on top of that front leg. That means that he's going to get that extra bounce. A little mixed action when you look at it from the front on, but The good thing is, where he delivers the ball is almost on top of his front foot. And he's delivering the ball from over 2 meters. So that is really plus. And he keeps it, as when I say keeps it simple, means that he bowls at test match line and length. And he keeps asking questions. He doesn't do too many, different things. He doesn't mix with the slow delivery, especially early on. And early on, I think if you can bowl those good lengths and attack the stumps, that works. And he's shown that it works. And I think all these other bowlers like Shaheens and Harises and all the big guys, they got to learn from him. He keeps it very simple.
And he's had so much responsibility as well, Basit Khan. He's throwing the ball at the beginning of the innings. He's having to bowl at the death. And the discipline that he has to hit those lengths when the pressure is on has been very impressive for, a revelation in this season of the comp.
Look, not often do you credit red ball cricket in T20 games, and he's credited red ball cricket for his development. And the things that Waqar Younis has talked about, his consistency, his ability to hit the length, his ability to actually then bowl a perfect Yorker, that's all because of the fact that he's a very good red ball bowler, a very consistent red ball bowler, and the action and all that has been performed through those couple of seasons where he's really got a lot of wickets, and that's why he's so good.
And he's bowling with the likes of the Multan Sultans, who have the most prolific bowling unit in this edition of the tournament. As we take a look at the leading wickets there, it's no surprise they're winning when you see that Muhammad Ali is tied up with Asam Amir Waqar on 13 wickets as well. And then David Willey down there rounding out the 5. You've got 3 of the top 5 bowlers in the tournament. You've got to win games.
Yeah, you know what they say. They say batters win games, but the bowlers win your tournament. And when you have three of your bowlers in the top 6 that taking wickets and being very good when it comes to economy, hardly gives anything away. You are in the game. You are in the hunt. You're in for the tournament. And now they have sitting right at the top, and they have more confidence coming through, and led really well from by Rizwan also. So all the things are working quite smoothly for Multan.
And we take a little a wonder of the wicket that we're playing on today as well, Buzzard. Multan, they decide they want to bat first, which we haven't seen a lot of during the tournament thus far. But, spin's been fantastic here at Karachi. Do you expect Osama Amir to make inroads against Karachi tonight?
Yeah, Osama Amir and Faisal Akram, both wrist spinners and both wicket takers. And that's what the quality of Multan Sultan's attack is. They've got people who can swing the ball up front, and then spinners who are wrist spinners who can take wickets in those middle overs. So important to get wickets in the middle overs. We overlook that a lot. We think defensive bowling, but no. Attacking bowling with the wrist spinners is a huge advantage.
They have all bases covered, basically, as Bazad mentioned. The pace they've covered really well. But then they got Iftikhar, Khushdil, they're all really good.
Oh, well, game on after this very short break. Multan Sultans taking on Karachi Kings here at Karachi National Stadium.